Hey everyone, this is going to be a quick update as to where I have been for the past couple months as far as why I haven't been on YouTube and why my stream was just kind of off and on happening. So, first off, I haven't been on YouTube mainly because I've been doing more streaming, and you see me kind of post sporadically here and there, like a video from my stream most of the times. That's mainly because I've been doing a lot of speedrunning. And I do that kind of live so people can watch on Twitch. But the main reason I've been gone on YouTube is because I really haven't felt like recording Let's Plays at the moment. I want to get back to it soon. I might get back to the Final Fantasy VII one soon, maybe, because I've been learning that as a speedrun and it's really hard for me to grind it out now. But I want to get back to doing it. I want to get back to doing like the Jake versus Fen thing. And just in general getting back to recording YouTube videos. Also, I've been working full-time since I've been back, since I moved back to Missouri. I did move back to Missouri. But, the main thing is that when I was, like, I took a long break from recording YouTube over the past year and a half, really, because during all of 2014 I was living in a different state working 2 jobs. So I didn't really have time to record anything, so I just recorded sporadically when I could and uploaded when I could. So now that I'm just working one job and I'm, back home, I hope to do more of that. And another thing is that I've actually been doing a lot of more stuff with my friends. At least once a week I go over to a buddy's house and we do tabletop stuff. We play Magic, we play D&D and shit like that. I actually just had 2 decks coming today for me and a buddy of mine because he can't really afford to buy a deck. So I was teaching him because he had never played before. So I bought 2 intro decks, 2 of the new ones out of the Dragons of Tarkir starter, and he actually liked it. So I decided, you know what, let's get some decks and enjoy the box of and enjoy an actual game. So I'll show you his first. His is pretty simple. It's just mono black aggro deck. If you don't know anything about Magic the Gathering, it's 5 colors. Each things do different things, but your aggro decks are normally going to be somewhere between either a dual color involving green and another color, or usually around mono colors. Aggro is usually a lot of mono colors, mono red, mono black, because they have a lot of small casting cost creatures and they can do a lot of bad things with their spells and stuff like that. There's a lot of murder, death in black and red. This is his. It's a 60-card deck with a 15-card sideboard, which is still in here. And it's actually got some old swamps in there. But, it's mainly using the new mechanic from Dragons of Tarkir Dash, stuff from Cons, Bioblights for spells. Just to teach him a new mechanic, I threw in a Delve card for him. It's the Gurmag Angler. Ultimate prices. Sign in Bloods. Why are these cards upside down? Brain Maggots, Masters of the Feast. The Grey Merchant of Asphodels are in there mainly for just like kind of some quick life gain. And then he's got some other stuff in the sideboard that won't really benefit him too much against my deck, which is a Temur deck, and if you don't know what that is, it is a Khans clan. It is a red, blue, green deck. This is mine. Mine is all about the Ferocious mechanic. It is a Temur Ferocious mechanic, and Ferocious states that whenever a creature with power 4 or greater, anything. So it could be an ETB, an enter the battlefield, it could be just a pay mana for it. You'll get a special ability. Like, so pretty much every creature save for 1 in my deck, well, 4, because I have a full set of them in my deck, but the Heir of the Wilds is a 2/2, but it has the Ferocious mechanic that anytime it attacks, as long as I control a creature with 4 power or greater, it gains +1/+1 till end of turn. And, he's right there. Let me, camera. There you go. And he's also got Death Touch, so he's good. But my deck mainly bases around the Ferocious mechanic, It also has Savage Knuckleblade, which is probably the star in this deck. It is a 4/4 for 3. You pay one of each color, and he also has a lot of other abilities in there. But the deck, as listed on MTG Goldfish, it was where I found both of these decks, had a couple differences. I took 2 cards out. I took out an Ash Cloud Phoenix and a Icefall Region. They were a 5 mana cost and a 4 mana cost respectively, and I instead opted to put in a couple Planeswalkers in there that I think would help me out a little bit. It's taking out 2 4 power. It's taking out 2 creatures that can activate the Ferocious mechanic, and I'm kind of doing that to kind of go in. Well, one, I just wanted to play some Planeswalkers, and 2, I feel like if I play these instead of those 2 creatures, because they're high mana cost creatures, I can get more value out of these than I can out of those. Especially if I'm going up against Aaron's deck, which is made to kill me fast. If I can play these, then it's another target for him to go after instead of me, and it could buy me another turn or 2. So I am playing a Xenagos the Reveler and a Sarkhan Dragon Speaker. Xenagos is from the Theros set, and Sarkhan is from the Khans set. Sarkhan becomes a 4/4 flyer with his plus, with his -3, he deals 4 damage to target creature, and his ultimate gives me an emblem that says every draw step I draw 2 cards, but at my end step I discard my hand. So it could be good if I get down to no cards. Xenagos, +1, his plus ability, I add any combination of red or green mana, depending on how many creatures I have. He has a 0 ability, I get a 2/2 haster, and his minus, I exile the top 7 cards of my library, and I can put any number of creatures or land cards among them onto my battlefield. So I feel like I can get a lot more value out of that than as opposed to a 7-cost mana creature, 7-cost creature that all it does when it enters the battlefield is it taps target creature and it doesn't attack next turn. I have 3 cards on my sideboard that can do that anyway for a cheaper cost and can do an entire board. And the Ash Cloud Phoenix, it's a 4/1 flyer, but the issue is that it's a morph as well, and whenever it dies it comes back to the battlefield face down, which makes it a morph, but its unmorph is like 8 mana, and I've never been at a point where I've been comfortable to unmorph my Ash Cloud Phoenix. So it's just, it feels like dead weight in my deck outside of like 1 turn. But yeah, so I think these decks will match up pretty good. But yeah, so that was another kind of reason for me to make this video, is just to kind of show off some new stuff. I also have dice for D&D, set of 7 D20s. They're awesome green color. And I have another 7 set, and they're like a bluish purple. And then I have 12 D6s, and they're just blue. They're boring. Yeah, so there's that. But yeah, so pretty much I intend to make more videos soon. Hopefully, I want to get the Final Fantasy VII back up. I want to get the Jade vs. Fen back up, because I do still enjoy playing those games, and, well, playing with my friends is fun. Other than that, I just want to thank you guys for still watching my videos. Even when I put out ones, I want to kind of do some other stuff on top of that. But yeah, so hope you guys enjoyed this little update video, and I will see you all later.